What's up with it, everybody? What's up with it, everybody? Y'all, we got everything synced. We got everything synced. We got YouTube synced over here with TikTok. And you already know what it is. It's the United We Fly family, 930 boys, the wrong clock of greatness with your KC fam, Moonrock Focus. You already see the title of today's family meeting. Have a plan, don't just blow it. Have a plan, just don't blow it. Don't blow it, don't blow it, don't blow it, goddess. Don't you do that. Don't you blow it, my brother. Don't you blow it. Don't you blow it. Don't you listen to all them people all up in your ear talking about do this and do that with that income tax return you got coming. What's up with it, JR 422? What's up with it, Rodney? What's good? It was signs of madness. Please play the song up on the bell by down there. You just tap on in telling me what I'm supposed to do. I think you need to come up on in here and start double tapping that screen. Double tapping that screen. You already know what it is over here on TikTok. What's up with it? Share the live, share the live, share the live, share the live. YouTube, subscribe, get some other subscribers to tap in, all that good greatness. You know what I'm talking about. Come on now. Share the love, share the love, share the love. Absolutely, absolutely. Share the love, share the live. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, yep. There we go. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for tapping in today. If you're new to the show, you already know who I am. I'm Mr. Motivation, Mr. Inspiration. Thank you for whoever that is that just tapped in and started engaging. Thank you so much. That's what it is about on TikTok. Y'all need to get that in y'all head. You wonder why you're not getting no likes and you're not getting all this that you want on your TikTok page because you are not engaging when you go to somebody else's TikTok page. And over here on YouTube, I want to show y'all a lot of love. We done went from nothing. We almost up to 80 subscribers, and I'm thankful for them 80. Can I get up to 100 for all of y'all that's over here on TikTok? The link is in my bio. The link is in my bio. All the shows that we do over here on TikTok, they're also recorded over here on YouTube, so you can always run it back if you missed it. Thank you all for tapping in today. Thank you all for waking up today. I need y'all to double tap that screen over here on TikTok. Come on now. Show me that y'all ready for a show. Show me that you got some love for Moonrock. Show me that you got some love for yourself. Same thing over here on YouTube. Y'all can double tap that screen, get in the comments, all that good stuff. We're going to talk about it today because there's so many of our brothers and sisters that's going to get that income tax return and you're going to blow it. You're going to blow it. I'm doing the opposite of what everybody else probably is doing in your life. They're telling you how you need to spend that income tax money. You know how you need to spend that income tax money. You know, I need you to get a plan together. I need you to get a plan right now. My brothers and my sisters, the single parents, everybody that's getting this income tax return and you just ready to go blow it. Your hands is just itching, itching, itching. You better make sure you got a plan. You got a plan. I am here to motivate you to get that plan in effect right now. You get that piece of paper out right now and you get to writing down what you need. We're not about to spend all the income tax money on what you want. I know you wanted them Jordans. You do not need them Jordans. You don't need them Jordans. No, you don't. You don't have to go buy those Jordans. No, you don't. You maybe have a back bill that you need to catch up on. You may need a vehicle right now. For all the goddesses that's about to go out and get a vehicle, don't just get any vehicle. Make sure the vehicle is checked out. Make sure the vehicle is in good condition because after income tax money is gone, you know we back check the check and you know how it goes. I do not want you to get out here and just blow your money. To everybody that's tapping in over here on TikTok, let's double tap that screen. Let's double tap that screen. It's all about engagement, 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 engagement. But the whole motivation and inspiration for this show today is exactly what the title says. Have a plan, don't just blow it. Do not just blow it. Some of y'all got people that y'all call your friends that's going to help you blow all your little monies you about to get. Some of you ladies got some friends that's going to help you blow all your little monies. And you ain't going to have none left over to do what you need to do with your young life. Most of y'all in my age demographic, you do have young life. Do not let anybody motivate and inspire you to blow your money. Do not blow this income tax check. Please do not do that. Get you a plan together, even if it's right now while you tapping into the show right now. Pull you out a piece of paper and get you a plan together. Even if you are a planning person already, I'm here to motivate you and inspire you to plan what you're going to do with your income tax money. If you are being blessed and getting income you should not have a head full of everywhere you about to go shopping and buy all these clothes. Y'all double tap that screen when y'all come in here. It's enough of y'all in here to double tap that screen. It's going to be some people that's going to tap in and tap out because they want to go blow their money. They want to go look a certain kind of way in front of a woman that don't love them no more. They used to be in a relationship. You think you got to go flex. You got to this. You got to go get geared up to go to the club to show her that you still got it. You got to get geared up to glow in the club just to show him that you still got it. You got to take care of you. You got to take care of your young life. You got to take care of your house. You got to take care of your apartment. You got to take care of your vehicle if you have one. And you want to get a vehicle if you don't have one. Don't just run and get the first vehicle you see. Don't go do that. Don't cut no corners on the vehicle that you get. Get something that's within your means, goddesses, because you know we about to come into this time to where we going to see so many. We going to see so many temp tags. So many temp tags is going to try to get rolled on to the next year. Anybody that got young life that is of age that's getting their income tax back. Don't you let your daughter go blow that money. Don't you let your son go blow that money. Don't let nobody go blow no money. We can come together. That's some change that we can have with motivating and inspiring one another to go and blow money, knowing that we need that money to pay a bill, knowing that we need that money to catch up on a bill, knowing that we need that money to repurchase us another vehicle, knowing that we need that money. Groceries is high, eggs is high, peanut butter is high. Don't be sitting there in your mindset, hey, my check coming in early, I'm ready to go party. You will have enough left over to have a little fun. Please believe me. Take care of your business. If y'all don't know me, I'm always about the motivation and the inspiration. And there's so many of us that won't motivate and inspire. There's so many of us that are comfortable with being financially sound. So you're not worried about certain things that a lot of other of us are worried about. Everybody right now should be thinking, I don't want you to worry, but I need you to understand food prices is only going to go up. Food is only going to go up. We cannot spend this income tax blowing it on fake friends and fake family and fake kicking it and going places that you'll receive, excuse me, that you're going to receive fake love from. It's going to be a lot of that going on. This is the change that you need to make in your life because we got so used to just getting our income tax money and blowing it. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you for that love, my brother. Everybody around you is so hard. When we think about why it's so hard for us to love ourselves more and invest finances properly and move properly, we have to all hold. Oh, man. Thank you, Chuck, going crazy. Thank you so much for that over here on TikTok, Chuck. You are a blessing, my brother. You are a blessing, my brother. Let me go on and get in here and follow you also, my brother, so I can support you also. But if you notice us masterfully, when income tax come, any type of money that you're getting in, we masterfully, because I don't want nobody to say not me, because no one is standing up and motivating the way we should be motivating. It's all about sales. They're going to have sales out here to tempt you. You see how we tempt one another to blow our money on things that we really don't need is something that's a want, something that you shouldn't even want, but you want to have it so you can look a certain kind of way. I need you to understand if you were blessed with life today, you are greatness. You are more greatness than money can ever show you to be. Gucci is not going to make you look as great as you are naturally. Don't you blow that money. I need these fathers out here. You know what the fathers go through that pay child support and things like that. I don't want you to get a hardened heart. I don't want you to keep harboring those bad thoughts about the woman that puts you on child support, because that happens a lot. And there's a lot of brothers that don't have nowhere or anyone to talk to. You do now because I'm here. That we can have these conversations to where we don't miss out on the fact that we're being blessed with life by being caught up what someone in misery did to you. I need you to stand up and motivate and inspire yourself to keep a real smile on your face, because you should have that on your face because you are blessed with life. Everybody goes through problems. Everybody has a time in their life to where bills is just out the wasula. They just stacking up. We need to take care of those things so we can build our credit, so we can have these LLCs, so you can invest in your God-given gift. This is the time for you to take you seriously. The Most High has taken you seriously for so many years. And all you want to do is go to the club. All you want to do is blow your money so somebody can say you this and you that, when God is telling you that you are greatness because he has blessed you with another day to be here. Blessed you with another day to be here. There's so many people that tap into my lives and they get in my DM and they like, hey, where do I start? I hear what you're talking about. It starts with you working on yourself. When you think about people talking about the matrix and the programming, thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much. It's all about you changing the way that you think. When you see the masses doing it, you should question, is this something that I need to do with my God-given life? This is your God-given life. Man did not give you this. Do I need to blow all this money on here trying to satisfy man or woman, however you want to take it? Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. This is the time that there's so much going on in each city and state that the news is not telling you about. And the way that we've built this program as man, money is going to be needed. You're going to need that money. Thank you so much, Chuck, for all your interaction, man. I appreciate that so much. It's rare that the brothers tap in and interact. But when you think about what I can do in the midst of so much going on, accepting the truth that everybody is going through something. If you got to go grocery shopping, that's going through something because, like I said, food is so high. If you need to purchase a vehicle right now, everybody's going through something that needs to purchase a vehicle because vehicles are so high. Give love. Got my moderator in the building, Renika Rain. Thank you for tapping in, guys. Give. But don't give so much of yourself that you don't have none for you. There's so many of y'all got the great goddess in the building. Jesus is in the building. If y'all don't follow Jesus, y'all better tap into Jesus. But I need y'all to understand what I'm saying right now. I need you to make a plan. Have a plan on what you're going to do with this money, with this income tax. Don't you put yourself in another hole. Thank you for tapping in, Donnie. I thank each of y'all that are being interactive over here on TikTok by double tapping the screen. We only got 206 likes over here. Come on, give me some more love than that. And y'all over here on YouTube, I need y'all that's over here on TikTok to come over here on YouTube also. God bless you and your whole family. I forgive my trespasses. Jesus gets all the glory. That's why Hey, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. That's nothing but love, man. And I appreciate the things that you share in my DM also, too. But this is something that we all should be talking about right now. We're not ready to have the big fight, but we can also clean house right now and have that fight. We can take that pressure off our brothers and sisters. If you're going over one of your brothers and sisters' house that has less than you, don't go over there flexing. Don't go over there flexing. They need to be focused on things that they need, not on wants. And I know it's so hard. I love going and tearing down the shelves at Ross. I love shopping at Ross and TJ Maxx and all the places that are going to have sales. And like I said, the sales are usually always up when some money is given to you. Just like Valentine's Day came when a lot of y'all got y'all first income tax. Now you're about to get another payout of some more income taxes. And y'all gonna want them Jordans. Y'all gonna want the this. It's a want. It's a want. Remember, that's not a need. You do not need that. You don't need that. You are a single mom. You are a single dad. Maybe you are a couple. There are things that your household needs. There may be some plumbing. If you own a house, it's time to get the roof done. Maybe invest in redoing the bathroom, different things like that. Don't you get out here and blow your money. I'm here to motivate you to have a plan. And also with your young life, seeing you plan around these times, you're rubbing off on them, because a lot of what the new generation is doing now is us. We have rubbed off on them. We don't understand that our young life is looking at you. Thank you so much again, Chuck. You don't understand that the young life is looking up to you, Pops. The young life is looking up to you, Ma. And like I keep going back to these single households because y'all feel like y'all are so stressed. And I get it. But you got to understand that, do you believe that God got you? Where do you send your prayers to? Do you believe that you're built for it? Don't you crash out. Don't you crash out. Again, to the fathers, the baby daddies, however you get considered out here, don't you crash out because you paying child support. Don't you crash out around this time. Don't you get on that phone and get to blowing baby mamas how much money you gonna give me. Don't be worried about that. You be thankful for how much life that the Most High is giving you. You got another day to do something totally different. You got another day to go down a whole route. Look at how we motivate and inspire one another to be miserable, to be this and be that. The separation that we need to have is attaching our human emotions to things that selfish humans do. They do in a human way. That's what the flesh does. That's what it does. It's a part of this realm. That's all about being selfish, being egotistical, having a big head, flexing and doing all these different things and still not bringing home the bacon or the bread to the community that you were raised in. Not letting your light shine so bright. Not understanding that if you love life, you love in your life, you have to love all that has been blessed with life. You ain't got to like what they doing, but you should love it. You should want us all to be living in greatness. I want us to get to the point to where me and the Black community, the melanated community, is not living waiting on income tax. It's a whole nother show that we can have the conversation on should we be paying income tax or not. That's a whole different show. Right now, we're right here. We can't get ahead of ourselves. This is the time for you to look at all the mistakes you have made. Every year you have got income tax, and you motivate and inspire yourself to go the opposite way of those mistakes. I'm not about to let one of my so-called friends get me to go to the club the first day I get my income tax. I'm not about to let that happen. I'm going to take care of my business. I'm going to take care of my household. I'm going to take care of my woman. I'm going to take care of my man. I'm going to take care of the mother of my children. I'm going to take care of the father of my children. I'm going to take care of my mother and my father, my nieces, my nephews. This is a need because these are all different households that we are failing to take care of. Hey, say that, Renika Rain. People be doing so much. So much. So when I thought about what could we talk today, what would be a great topic, I said, you Mr. Motivation, you Moonrock Focus. I'm going to be the one to do the different. I don't want to be the one that's known as doing it first. I'm not worried about that. I don't get on here to clout chase. I get on here to exercise and be within my God-given gift to speak and to motivate and to inspire and to shine. No one wants to do that. If somebody don't want to call you right now, is somebody going to call you right now while you're on this show talking about, girl, hey, I got this club we can go to. I got this vacation. I just need you to invest $200 in this vacation to Hawaii. And in the summer, we going to be on the beach in Hawaii, girl. And you got your homeboys like, hey, bro, let's go to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to Vegas. Let's go turn up. Woo, this. And it does not matter if you don't have Young Life that's in-house responsibility. The Young Life is still your responsibility. It may be some Young Life that been on your corner selling water. You need to get with that Young Life and you need to put them in the mindset of owning a business. You need to use that entrepreneurial mindset that you see this Young Life having. You see this Young Life having. What's up with it, boss man? Yeah. Y'all see my brother? I told y'all we brothers in real life. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm on the show right now, bro. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's my brother. For all y'all that think I'll be online playing, that's my family. That is Archery Hines that taps in. You seen him, Renika Rain? But we need to stop being soaked in what we think is okay, which is being stressed and depressed. One thing I can tell y'all, and y'all know my family, I love y'all, and I always use y'all as examples. But when I tap into my sister Jesus is live, and this has been for over 15 years, there's a smile. in the midst of sadness and Jesus being in touch with her human emotions and not being afraid to show them, always letting her light shine, because she went live not to give you a sad moment with her. She went live to show you that as a goddess, I'm still gonna shine. I'm not gonna let this hold me down. When I go live with my brother Archery Hines, I'm not going to let this, what's going on, hold me down. We're going to reach a solution, and I'm here for you. Stop dwelling in thinking that you don't have nobody that loves you. The ones that love you are not the ones you want to love you. That's the problem. The ones that's going to help you blow your income tax money, that's not where you should be putting your love. That's not who you should be giving the friendship title. That's not who you should be giving the big title of family. Because this is what we do in our communities. We motivate and inspire one another to go and blow this check as if you're going to be there to help that person, and you are not. I thank you over here on TikTok for the interaction of sharing the live and double tapping that screen. Thank you so much. That's what it's all about. And to all that just came in, I want to thank you once again for tapping into the United We Fly Family 930 Boys Alarm Clock of Greatness with your who? Your KC Fam Moon Rock Focus. I felt a certain kind of way when the Chiefs lost, but that's not going to hold me back from shining as a God. This is something that is of the flesh. This is something that of the man realm. I'm not going to let that shake me as a God, shake me as a goddess. I know you may went to jail and you just got out and it's hard for you to find a job, and you just, the light goes in your head. Hey, I just got out of jail and it's income tax time. Let me get on the phone and call everybody that owe me. If they don't call you, you bet not crash out. Remember, we need to trust in God. We need to trust in the Most High. We trust in somebody went to work enough to give you some money. We trust in this person that blew up enough in the industry that they should be giving you money. If it's not on their heart to give you money, you shouldn't want that dirty money. If you was raised in the hood like me, you understand all money is not good money. Y'all stop basing everything you do on what somebody is doing in this world. Thank you so much, Chuck. Thank you so much. This brother been showing me so much love. Thank you so much. Stop it, stop it, stop it. You single mothers, you stop dragging your baby daddy. Stop dragging your baby daddy, because that young life sees that. You stop talking about, oh, he didn't pay enough on this and he got his income tax coming. They hear those phone calls. They hear those phone calls. Stop dragging they daddy for what we have built, our human way of moving, man-made on earth and in America, how we move. Nothing should take you away from always resonating in God mode. Always being resonating as a goddess, representing yourself as a goddess. I'm not going to talk about all the booty shaking today. I'm not. Be a goddess. There's nothing wrong with shaking your booty, but when you're doing it for earthly gain, I'm going to ride you till the white fall off of you. Stop it. You're doing it for money. You're not getting no love. You're not getting no enlightenment. You're not elevating through those things. And a lot of people that tap into my shows think I'll be banging on you. I'm not banging on you. I'm banging on the energy that got you so caught up in the lower that you don't believe it's no higher. It take you so long to get back where you began at. You were not born into sin. Don't believe all that. When you was born, you started sinning because you didn't want to keep winning. You see what I'm saying? You born in greatness. You are greatness. So many of us get so far away from the greatness because you are caught up in the worldly way. Got my sister, you in the building. Thank you for tapping in. That's your fault. You were born to be greatness. You were not born to be no sinner. Our Most High, the Most High is way greater than that he put you down here feeling like you was going to fail to the lower. So many of y'all still reaching for the industry, reaching for the industry, reaching for the industry, reaching for the industry, when all you got to do is step into your greatness, not step into a Slim Jim. Come on now. And like I said, this show is totally motivated on it's a fact and it's a truth that 5 out of your friends is going to inspire you to blow your income tax money on things you do not need. And they will not be there to help you get out that hole. To you goddesses, get your brother. Y'all talking about it ain't good, no good men out here. Stop that. Call your brother, call your father, call your uncle before you go spend your money, your income tax money on that car. You do not buy Escalade just because it says Escalade. Make sure them miles is low, all them different things. And to you brothers that need to put some food in your house before you go blow all your money with your fake friends in the strip club. Put some furniture in your house. You call that goddess. See how we done got so caught up in the man-made way of thinking that we don't see the greatness it is to have sisters and brothers in your life that love you, and it has nothing to do with the boom boom room. It makes me feel great that I can call a Renika Rain, I can call a Sheezus and be like, hey, I ain't used to shopping. Show me how to shop so my icebox and my cupboard can look like Big Mama's cupboard. So when I come home from the club as a single man, I got a nice couch to be on. I got all of this. And just like you sisters, ain't y'all mad at blowing all your income tax money on the first car that you see? And you had a brother that, but you caught up in the worldly way to all these ratchet women thinking it ain't no good men, and you keep ending up with a hoopty. And then 2 months after income tax is gone, you ain't got nowhere to go. You ain't got no car to drive. Your friends ain't calling no more. You can't go out with her no more. You can't come on the block no more because you're feeling so less of yourself. I can go to the block with no money in my pocket because I'm stepping in my God mode. I'm stomping in my steel toes. I'm a warrior. Y'all know what it is with me, what you talking about. The clothes don't make me, I make the clothes. It don't matter if it come from Ross or it come from Gucci or Balenciaga. It don't matter. So there's no reason for me to even go blow my money on all of these different fashions that don't even care about how I'm living in my community and my hood. And then on top of that, how can I be so selfish and use the fact that I did buy it and throw it in my family's face? It's so many brothers and sisters out here that have been blessed to be financially greatness, and you do nothing for your family. You should be calling your family right now and telling them, hey, sis, you put that income tax money in a bank account and you let it grow. And I got some other things that you can invest in. It's to be some of you brothers that got these big construction companies calling your little brother that you talk behind his back all the time. Call him. Call him and be like, hey, that income tax brother, don't worry about that. You put that in the bank. Y'all looking at your brothers and sisters that got multiple kids and you don't want to help them, but you got it. You've been blessed. You've been blessed. What are you going to do with that blessing? Are we going to take all these blessings? All of us look at it as a blessing. So get some of our money back at this time of the year. And this is what we're going to do, showing thankfulness for it. We're going to run everybody's pockets empty and then not be there for one another when it's time. When I'm hurting. When that gas bill is still way up there. When I bought me a hoopty. When I went and spent all my money on the Jordans and the latest fashion and $10,000 for some chrome heart jeans, just so you would allow me to go kick it and be around you. Go for what you need, not what you want. Them friends is what you want, but that's not what you need right now. So many of y'all my age, you need to sit your butt down and stay inside and have a little talk with your Jesus or whoever you talk to. We're not going to continuously have these separations from religions and financial statuses and things like this. And then all of us turn around and we sit and pray to the same God. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I'm ready for one of you brothers and sisters on a Sunday. Thank you for the love over here on TikTok. Thank you so much, Audrey Gray. Thank you for that love. I'm ready for you brothers and sisters that love going to church every single Sunday. I'm ready for you to get up, and stand on business and sit pastor down and tell pastor, quit asking everybody else to pay a bill that he can pay. Tell pastor, take that Armani suit back. Tell pastor, take that Rolls Royce back. Tell pastor to do this. Y'all not stepping like that. Y'all not stepping like that. We talk about gangs on the street. Let's talk about the gangs in the church. Let's talk about the gangs of y'all that's out here. It's a whole bunch of y'all. When I say gang, I mean a lot of y'all doctors and lawyers that are melanated greatness and all that. And y'all do nothing. Y'all gonna sit there and be the same person with your rich ass sitting on the phone talking about your sister with them 3 kids that still stays on government assistance, and you don't want to help, but you got the audacity to sit up and pray to the same God that blessed you with life, that blessed your sister also. Make it make sense. I'm here to tell you about it. A hit dog a holler, a hit dog a holler. So if you in here hollering, keep hollering. Because it's time that we motivate and inspire one another to understand that we have a great life because we are blessed with the breath. But when it comes to the system that us man-mades, us men and women, us humans choose to live by, we don't want to help one another in that. You are comfortable with the convenience of you not having to live on Section 8, that you don't care no more. I stay in Atlanta. I bet if I went and asked every homeless person what city or state they came from, they probably came from your city or your state, and that's probably your brother. That's your sister. That's your uncle. That's your daddy. While you out here caught up in what man wants you to be caught up in, which is a separation of men and women and being able to have friends and loving on family like we used to when we was cousins and we all slept in the same bed. When you couldn't wait to go see your cousin. Now you don't want to wait to go see your cousin because you got to pull up in the new Maybach. Y'all want to pull up in the hood in a $500,000 vehicle, and you ain't did nothing for the hood, but you want the love of the hood and the respect of the hood. It's time of us that still live in the hoods, that still live in the slums, that are still on government assistance to stop accepting that bullshit level of love. That's not even love at all. That's not care at all. You're not going to flex around me. You're not going to tease my young life. You're not going to take my kids and throw them in the Cullinan for one day, but you ain't going to introduce them to the Cullinan life. That's not what it's about. It's time that you quit letting whatever you involved in on this earth to put a smile on your face. You involved in it so much that you separated from your brothers and sisters. Ain't no woman's poo nanny out here that good for you not to be there for your kids because of miserable baby mama. Baby mama is miserable because of this system we all motivate and inspire. Go take care of your young life. You go make sure that woman is okay. That's somebody's sister, that's somebody's auntie, that's somebody's niece, that's somebody's cousin. So I believe nobody in here should be talking about I ain't got nothing to do. You got a lot to do. You got enough money in your bank account that you can tell the ones that's living check to check that they ain't got to blow that income tax check. You saved that. You saved that. Let's go get you a brand new car, goddess. You don't believe that these ladies are worth a brand new car? My brothers out here that walk around with $10,000 jeans and $30,000 in your pocket, rolling it up your arm. You don't believe that the mamas and the daughters and the nieces out here and the aunties don't deserve to have a new car? Because that's our family. That's your family. And the same thing to the goddesses out here. Is a lot of you goddesses and a lot of you ladies out here that y'all got the bag and y'all paid, but you ain't got a man. Because the man, you think the man got to make just as much as you. Do you know what that man brings to the table as being blessed to be here and breathe? It's worth more than money. It's worth more than gold. That life. We done made Jordans worth more than life. Jordans is worth more than life. Your big old donkey chain is worth more than life. You got 50 cars and they worth more than life. Them skinny jeans that cost 30 grand is worth more than life. So many mothers, sisters, brothers, everybody out here suffering. And so many of y'all have been blessed and y'all don't want to do nothing. Y'all blowing the money too. Y'all not even worried about income tax. You got the big bags and look where you blow it at. The inspiration for this show today is have a plan. Don't just blow it. Check the check ain't even doing it anymore. Life is. Say that, goddess. Say that, my brother. And we all got family members that don't care. We all got somebody in our life that does not care. And for the ones that's like, I do care, I do. You didn't need that boat. When's the last time you took that boat? You just went and bought that boat and them four-wheelers and all that mess and you don't even use it. Do you know the greatness that money could have been used for? I don't understand how you can keep thanking the Most High that for blessing you to be where you at, and you keep blowing the money. You blowing the money, and you just didn't erase the thought or even have of love or care or unconditional. Our love level should be at miracle level right now. It should be at miracle level right now with all the money and the power we have now, with all we have fought for as Black and melanated people, and each and every one of us, the rights in America. We got more money. We got more power. We hired in places that we would never be hired at, and we still refuse to do for us. We still to follow the Lord. We still want to follow the Lord in the midst of us still always calling on God's name when you fail at something in the lower. Why don't you pray when you up in the lower? Why don't you give when you up in the lower? Because the Lord does not motivate you to do any of those things. The Lord motivates you to keep being selfish, keep finding excuses. There's no excuses. I can have it all if I got a meal ticket and I got a certain amount of kids and mamas. I'm taking care of the mamas. I don't care if the mama got a new man or not. I'm going to make sure that woman that the Most High blessed me to have this child with is doing great. And so many of you brothers need to quit acting like you less of a man to be blessed with a woman that got the bag that takes care of you. Somebody told me the other day, like, oh, you just spoiled. Don't be mad because I got a goddess that loves me so much she'll take care of me. She'll put the 10 bands in my pocket. She'll put the donkey rope chain on my neck. She'll buy me the Jordan. She'll buy me the Hellcat. She loved me that much. You brothers stop feeling less of a man because you got a great woman in your life. You got a great blessing in your life. Quit letting the thoughts of this world take you away from your blessings. As we all sit and marinate on the thoughts of this world and how it has us acting out here and how it has us doing out here, you should be ashamed of yourself. When the Most High still woke you up another day. In the midst of you being rich and selfish, he woke you up another day. In the midst of you not having no love for men because one fool dogged you, he still woke you up another day, but you still choose to dog all the men. You still choose to be a foul example to the young life. And the brothers too. You had a toxic relationship with one woman and now you dogging all the women, but God still woke you up another day and you still doing it. You still doing it. We had a show the other day and the question was, how many of y'all believe tomorrow is not promised? How many of y'all understand that that's a fact, that that's a truth, that tomorrow is promised to not you or nobody? Are you moving? Are your thoughts in that? You got too much to deal with, and when you go, it's going to be left there for another selfish person. You got to open the door. It's time for you to love yourself enough. It's time for you to understand enough. It's time for you to enter over all the understanding that you can get. On each and every one of us was lied to on how we should treat one another. Life is short. We got to make the best of it. Everybody feels that. Life is short. We got to make the best of it. Are you making the best of your life right now? No, you're not, because you miss your cousins. You don't even know your nieces and nephews. Look at all that we are missing because of a financial status separation. Look at all that we are missing because your religion separates you. Look at all that we are missing because things of this cold, cold world, the devil's play shop, this realm, the third realm, wherever you at, spiritual or whatever, you know this ain't the realm to be popping off like we popping off. We supposed to be stepping for the greatness. We supposed to be understanding and knowing in the knowledge that we are way greater than the way that we choose to act, the way that we choose to move. I'm just waiting for the good Lord to take me away from the, hey, woo, you said something so powerful. And this is the same brother that the second he tapped in, he's been showing nothing but love, motivation, and inspiration. And you women talking about it ain't no good men out here. Y'all better be trying to follow Chuck and see if he has a woman. You don't even know what a blessing look like, because anything that y'all feel is a blessing, it has to have some type of money status attached to it. To have someone that acknowledges you every single day and gives you the respect that you deserve, that's a blessing. To still have eyelashes, that's a blessing. To still have nose hairs, that's a blessing. So many of you women like to shave your blessing off because man told you. This brother that's been showing me so love says he have trust issues with women. It's time for one of you goddesses to step up and say you no longer have to have no trust issues. I seen all that love that you showed to that brother Moonrock Focus. You got a big heart, my brother, and you are so deserving of the passion and the romance and all the caretaking and greatness that comes with having a good woman in your life. You erase the thought of having trust issues. That's my advice to you, my brother Chuck. You can trust a woman. What you lost trust issues in was not even a woman. That was something I ain't found the name for yet, but I'm looking. And the same thing with the women that have trust issues with what you want to call a man out here. That ain't a man. That's surely not a God. That's something way less of. Way less of. We are too blessed financially and in every lane that you can think about, even with the knowledge that we can access right now in this cold, cold world that keeps plummeting us and punishing us and applying pressure, which you got to be educated, which is a miseducation because they're not telling you how to do nothing but be another voluntary slave ship rider like the ones before us and the ones that will come behind us. If we don't stand up and acknowledge that we are gods and goddesses, there's no reason we shouldn't move as gods and goddesses. And 12, the FBI or the CSI is not coming to knock on your door because now you are giving nothing but total thanks to the Most High. You're putting everything in the Most High's hands. And the Most High is that looking at you, telling you, guess what, Chuck? You were made in God's unique like being. You got tools that's going to have you navigating through this cold, cold world and realizing that that woman's not one I should put trust in. I got the energy that I don't put in you, goddesses, to where you don't get caught up in these trauma relationships where you're with this abusive man and this and this and that. And then us all individually, before we even think about having enough love to bring someone into our bedroom or to our privates, we gonna have enough love for ourselves to know what we deserve and understand our worth and our purpose. Can I get an A gram? I don't want to hear amen. I want to hear a gram, a gram, a gram. Thank you so much, Chuck. A gram, a gram, a gram. We not amening around here. I'm going to need a gram or more. Roll it up and put it up in the sky to deal with this shit around this motherfucker here. What are you talking about? Some of y'all is so religious you don't want to acknowledge the level of the evil that is out. There's a lot of evil out in this motherfucker. A couple of years ago, you could have may have said it was some evil out here. But now you got to understand there's a lot of motherfucking evil out in this motherfucker. You got to add a cuss word to it. This world right now is fucked up. Some of you women are so blinded by how much money that boy got that you don't even understand he don't even like you or love you. Some of you brothers are so caught up with that supersized BBL that you don't understand she don't like you or love you because she didn't love herself. She didn't love or have thanks that the Most High made her in greatness, or she wouldn't have had to go get that done. However shaped you are, should be no reason for you out here to be dogging on your brothers and your sisters, for you to separate yourself from these brothers and these sisters. And at this time of income tax, guess what? We should all feel low because there's going to be so many of our sisters that spend that money on a BBL. Think about that. There's going to be so many brothers that go and run to that car lot and get them a Hellcat, get them a Demon, get them a Cullinan, get them this. Living above your means, that's a bold-faced lie. Popo's raid, I got an alibi. You don't have an alibi for going against God. There is no excuse for you not treating everyone the same way that God treated you, blessing you with another breath of life. If y'all don't understand what I'm talking about, come on now, life. Look up the definition of life. It is a session of breaths. Or if you are in this show right now on YouTube or TikTok and you are breathing without a help, an oxygen machine, you are having a great life. But we know how to fuck up a great life because we like to not have a plan. We like to follow man. and then go pray to God when following man has failed. You go on and follow your homegirls and go spend all that money on the Yaki 900, the best new weed you can get. Go and run up in there and get that Hellcat and that Demon and that $1,000 card note and all this different stuff instead of getting your house together and getting something that's within your means. Go on out there and spend all that money that you got temp tags on. Go on out there and rent and lease and do all this different kind of stuff that you know you ain't responsible enough to keep up with. And it's so sad that I gotta say I feel so sorry for you that your brothers and sisters that got it greater, their mindset is responsible, won't even help you. My heart goes out to the ones that are responsible will not even help you. I'm not here applying pressure on you today. I'm here to motivate you and inspire to ignore them. The ones that don't come around until you getting some money on income tax. The brother that don't call you until you got some money on income tax. The brother that had no loving words to say to you until you got some money on income tax. All you women out here that's about to go spend some money to make a brother try to love you, go spend it on a brother that got love naturally. Go bless a brother that's doing something that's going to bring some greatness to our communities, bring some greatness to our ears, bring some good bear hugs that are very needed in this cold, cold world. Let me tell you about it. I'm here to motivate and inspire you right now to pull out a piece of paper and get a plan for what you're going to do with this money that you're about to receive. Because there's somebody that's going to call your phone and try to get you to do something that's not in the plan. Gonna get you to do something that's gonna leave you in your young life hanging out for nothing. Gonna leave all of y'all looking stupid. You don't need to go to Hawaii, Barbados, and none of that and come right back to government housing. You invest your money in you. You get you an LLC. You go and get you a crib. You go and buy you some land. If you want to take me to anywhere outside of where I live, make sure where I live is clean, comfortable, and blessed. There's a lot of you brothers and you goddesses like to go on these trips to Barbados and Turkles, Caicos, and all these different kind of things. And then you come back and your house look trashy. Your hood is trashy. The same person that convinced you to spend your last on something that wasn't their last to go and turn up and you come back home to be miserable. Some of y'all need to go buy some bed sheets. Some of y'all need to go buy some curtains. Some of y'all need to go buy some wash rags. It's some things that are needed because you have young life and you are setting an example of how they should go throughout their life. Cleanliness is next to godliness. You goddesses, quit chasing after these brothers. The Most High gonna give you one. How much do you believe in your prayers in God? You brothers, quit running your health in the ground trying to get to the bag so a woman will love you. Come on now. Already in the comments, I know somebody using their taxes to go to Jamaica. Using your taxes to go to Jamaica and you gonna come back and it look worse than anywhere you could have ever went. I think our motivation and inspirational mindset is to be vacation. Your neighborhood, your community should look like a vacation spot. Why we got to spend so much money to go outside of where we live at? Well, have you noticed when we get to blowing the bag, we go way out of our communities? I need a Ross right down the street, just like Walmart. If you like Gucci, why your neighborhood ain't beautiful? The beautification ain't up to the level so that a Gucci store would be in your community to where you can apply pressure on what that Gucci store is doing for your community. Look at all these different monies y'all want to spend. When is Jordan gonna do something in your community? When is Air Max, Vapor Maxes? A lot of y'all gonna go blow $300 on some Vapor Maxes and you don't just do no exercise. You don't do nothing. You're gonna be running around here trying to shoot a lift company too for squeezing your 500-pound ass in the car. Any way to get some money so you can blow it. Look how hard we go. Let's get in that mind state. What's up with it, Hushbox? Thank you for tapping in. Thank you so much, my brother. Look at the mind state that we give to our young life on what we should do every time we get some money. Go blow it. We at the LIQ store. We at the dispensary. Oh, give me all that. Let me get all that. What's up with it, you? Let me get all that. blowing the money. And then we sit and wait for 4 years to vote like the government's supposed to make our mindset better. Look at how much we invest to what man gonna tell you and what man in this, and man is not blessing you with the breath of life. God is. We love our country till vacation time, then we straight out the country with the bread. Say that. And the people that's in that country that you went to visit, they not coming over here on vacation. They coming to get more money. They coming to get the money like we are here to be able to get. But we are so caught up. That's why I say, don't nobody say not me. We are so caught up in living like they told you a man's supposed to live. Living like what the TV told you a woman's supposed to live. You want to live like housewives of Atlanta. That ain't how we live. We don't live with miserable rich women. Do you know if we went to a project right now and gave all them goddesses some millions of dollars, they not about to be miserable, cussing and doing all that. And they surely not about to be worried about a man that ain't did nothing for them in their whole entire life. But y'all would sit up and watch rich women be miserable and act like they live on Section 8. Make them say, Check yourself before you wreck yourself. You got a job, you understand income tax, you understand all these things. You need to give that game to your sisters, your nieces, everybody in the family, your friends, your everything. This is how we uplift one another. Y'all know I'm bringing it in full service as we get to the ending part of this. The ending of this, because I do an hour. I do an hour so no one can say, not me. Because it's something that I said that you can work on. Your giving. You may not have the money, but you have the knowledge. If you are IT, if you work for the IRS, all those different things, explain that to the young life. Explain that to the young brothers. Explain that to the young sisters. Yeah, we know what can be done with that system, but all the systems that are going right now, they need to be tweaked, and it's up to us to unify and be able to agree, not agree to disagree, but to agree. We shouldn't even be having to wait to get no money back. But since we do, when we do get this money back, let's have a plan. Let's have a plan, America. Let's have a plan, my sister. Let's have a plan, my brother. Let's have a plan. Let's not be so caught up in what's on TV to keep us separated that we don't understand how gods and goddesses move. And in the midst of you being selfish, you are still a god. In the midst of you being selfish, you are still a goddess. Stop allowing your job status and your financial status and your car status and your clothes status separate you away from what God is blessing. And that's each and every one that you see every single day. You should be feeling blessed that you got eyes. How do you understand and really are thankful on how blessed you are to have life, and your eyes see someone less fortunate, and it's not a thought in your mind on how you can change their life? And you in the position to change their life, even if it's you taking meals out of your home and making sure every day after you eat dinner, you get in, you go give that homeless man some food, that homeless lady some food. Let's get them from up under the bridges. Y'all got all this property. Let's build something for the homeless. Hushbox has something like that going on. Come on now. And I'm so happy I finally got to meet my brother Chuck. I love and compassion you, my brother. You have done nothing but show love in here, and I have to give it back. And that's the message that I'm trying to give to y'all. The Most High has loved you so much through in the midst of all that you have been that I do not need to know. All the nasty thoughts, all the selfish thoughts, the Most High has still loved you enough to give you another day. How dare you waste another one of God's days doing what you are doing, being selfish with your blessing, whether it be the financial way you could bless somebody, whether it could be with knowledge, understanding, so many different levels of how you can give. We are the ones that made money everything. So now that we made money everything, if you are blessed with it, give it. Change some lives. When we think about the Most High, you think about your Jesus, your Allah, whoever you pray to as a God. You always talk about miracles. Well, now knowing that you were made in God's unique like being, which makes you a God also. I see that, Jasmine Brantley. I see that Panamanian flag. What's up with it, sis? Now you know that you were made in God's unique like being. And for those that don't understand what I'm about to say, you were made, if you were made in a giraffe's unique like being, you would be a giraffe. It says you were made in God's unique like being. You are a God, you are a goddess. When are you going to start doing miracles? Why are we always waiting on the Most High when you have the power to create a miracle in this cold, cold world? It is a miracle for you to go take a family and put them in the house and pay all the bills up. It is miracle love work for you to get out here and help all these young ladies that are going to spend their income tax money on a car, for you to be that mechanic to let them know that that's not a good car. That's miracle love. That's miracle love. It is time for each and every one of you to stand up. If you know somebody that ain't been working and their finances ain't that, and you got a little bit extra to give, don't ask no questions. Don't even tell them. Just send it. Get it to them. This is for everybody, even the me's. When I talk to you, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to myself also. I hope something great that I said today that you received. I hope you received it. I want each and every one of you that tapped into this live that is here on TikTok to go into my bio and hit that link and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I know you like why I got you over here on TikTok, because I believe you are greatness. I believe you are worthy of honoring me with you coming on my show on YouTube as a guest. Each and every one of us have a story. You don't know when someone hears you, they may hear what they need to hear by the way you talk about it, not just me. This is just my gift. But each and every one of you are greatness. You were made in God's unique like being. I don't care what you're doing right now. You got a story. Come over here and let's talk about it on YouTube. Let's change this algorithm of negativity, and praise in the street life, and praise in the street life, praising the brothers out here that choose to use their God-given power to slaying wealth and sin. Let's change the algorithm. Instead of banging with them, let's build our community. Let's go. Say that, G. That's what I'm talking about. That is what this United We Fly platform is for. Every time I go live, anything you will ever see me post to be in greatness, to motivate and inspire you. It'll be something to get you to change the way of thinking. And once again, as we tap it on out, I ask you the question, and don't get mad at me. I'm just asking, do you have a plan, or are you just going to blow it? You just going to blow through that income tax money because you got to look like your homies. You got to have the Jordans. You got to have the Birkin bag. You got to have all this. You're going to let someone that's more financially sound than you get you to blow your money on an out-of-town trip. Come on now. Say that, my brother G. And it's time for us to help and stop thinking that you are not in a position and you are not blessed with the power to help. To help. You can help someone. And if you don't feel like you want to deal with the attitudes that grown-up men and women have, help the young life. Help your nieces, help your nephews. If you don't have any kids, reach out. Reach out and love somebody in a miracle level of love. Do y'all understand when I say a miracle level of love? So many are hurting. If you heard their story, you wouldn't know. If I told you my story, you wouldn't believe it when you look at me and see the smile on my face. And what I'm going through don't mean I'm not going to take a bath and wash myself and be clean. You have a plan. I like to hear that. I like to hear that. I like to hear that. Well, we over here, TikTok is restricting me. Go ahead and let me get off of here. I've said nothing negative at all, but that's what TikTok does. I thank each and every one of y'all on TikTok for always tapping in. Everybody over here on YouTube, we're going to rock it on out the way we rocked it on in. And that's with me giving you thanks for tapping in to the United We Fly family. 930 Boys, alarm clock of greatness with your who? Yo, KC Fam, Moon Rock Focus. Y'all make sure y'all have a great one and get out of here and do some miracle work. Get out here and do some miracle work. Y'all have a blessed one. Thank you for all the love over here on TikTok. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the love over here on YouTube. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Y'all have a great one. And don't forget, over here on TikTok, y'all go ahead and tap on my bio, subscribe, share it with a friend. You know anyone who has a company, a LLC, a clothing line, or anything. Each and every one of us are worthy of being talked to in the limelight, being interviewed. You are greatness goddess. You are greatness gods. Peace. I'm out. Man. This is crazy, man. Only on TikTok. Man, peace, YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all share the live, share the live, share the live.